this video. It's in regards to my husband, her daddy. Yeah. And I have her here today because, you know, it's affecting her just as much as it's affecting me and affecting, you know, my dad and affecting everyone around us. Now, Dustin is currently incarcerated, and the reason behind why he's incarcerated is because he was wrongfully accused of robbing a man and apparently being violent towards him when there was no medical records or no injuries shown and nothing talked about in the report. Please don't play with my headband. And so we're dealing with a little bit of a predicament here where where Dustin is stuck in a facility that's causing him emotional harm and emotional anguish being away from his family. He's been in there since December 7th of 2015, and it is currently the 23rd It's the 23rd today. And so he's been in there counting from the day that he went in. Okay, so from December 7th, he's been in there for almost December, January, February, March, April, May, June, almost 7 months. Which he shouldn't even be in there in the first place. He was searched because he was accused of stealing $20 and a pack of smokes. So he was searched, and so were the others that were involved. None of them had $20 and a pack of smokes on them. None of them had anything, like any money at all, on them at that time. And Dustin was also accused of harming this man when he was the one who was being harmed. He had a black eye on this side. He had a scar on this side that needed stitches. He needed 11 stitches underneath his eye. He had a bruise right here. He had scratches on this side of his face, and he had a minor concussion. Now, if anything, if he got up, it would have been to defend himself. Anything that he did to harm this man would have been to defend himself because he was already hurt, he was already bleeding, and he's already been knocked to the ground. So if he got up to defend himself, that's all it would have been, was self-defense. Now, for at least an hour every single day, she stands at the window calling Dada, Dada, Dada non-stop for at least an hour. And, then she looks at me with a sad look in her eyes like, where's Daddy? Why isn't Daddy home? And, it makes me sad. And so I talked to Dustin about this, and he was the one who requested that I make this video to get publicity, to get people to see what's going on, and why you don't see him in any of the videos right now. Well, that's why. That's why you don't see him in any of the videos right now, any pictures with me, nothing. Because he's incarcerated, and, he's being emotionally harmed in there, and it's hurting him, it's hurting us, and we're doing everything we can to get him out. His next court date's apparently on the 10th of June, but his lawyer, from the sounds of it, is trying to get a sooner court date so that we can potentially get him out sooner. He would have been home a long time ago if at his last court hearing, well, not last one, but the one before that one, if the crown wasn't switched once and the judge wasn't switched twice, he would have been home already. Please don't play with my headband. Leave it alone. You want to go down and play? Anyways, but yeah, so that's basically what's going on right now. We need emotional support. We need this to get shared upon shared upon shared. We need to get as many shares as possible. I want to try to get this video to at least 200 likes, but if we can shoot for more, that would be great. I would like supportive comments only. If there are any negative comments, I will delete them. I also would like I said, I would like this shared to everyone and get them to reshare it and reshare and tweet and, you know, spread this around so everyone you know can see this video and know what's going on and, you know, help us through this tough time, because it is really hard and we're trying everything we can to get him home, and, you know, I can't do anything more than I'm already doing. Like, I'm trying to get a hold of the lawyer as much as I can. The lawyer is trying to get a hold of the crown, and, you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep Aria content and happy. I book visits with him quite constantly, like every couple days, so that, you know, Aria and I can see him. We can't see him in person because there's no visitation center in the facility that he's in. We have to go to a visitation center that's in the West End, and we can only see him over a screen. Now, he told me yesterday that he ordered pre-stamped prepaid stamps, and envelopes and paper so that he can write us letters. And as the time progresses, if he's in there any longer, I'm going to be making videos reading out the letters, because that's what he would like, that's what he wants, so that we can blog about it and everything, and you know, keep you guys updated with how he's feeling, how he's doing, how we're doing, and, you know, just overall how everything is going. It is a tough time, and we're doing everything we can to get through it as best as possible, and we're trying to do our best to keep calm and content for the sake of Aria. You can see her in the background, she's content right now, but if she gets upset and starts saying dada dada dada, I mean, she has nightmares at night because, you know, her daddy's not home, and like, I mean, obviously I'm married, but without him here, it's like being a single parent. And I mean, I told him straight out when we were on the phone last, that, you know, it's like being a single parent without him here, and it can be difficult, but it can be done. It can be done, but it is difficult. Sometimes it's like the easiest thing in the world, but sometimes it gets to be difficult, especially because she's teething and, you know, she's cranky, she just got over a cold. You know, I'm doing everything I can to make sure that she's happy and healthy, so that Dustin knows that she's okay, and he knows that I'm okay, and, you know, I'm keeping myself healthy, helping keep my dad healthy. We're doing everything we can to let him know that, you know, we're doing okay, and that, you know, we're always going to be here for him, and we're not going to leave his side. He knows that we will not leave him. There was a point in time when he had no one, and he felt so alone, and now he has everyone standing behind him and doing everything they can to support him. And, you know, he wants the support of our online family as well. And I would really appreciate it if we can get the support of our online family and, our friends and our loved ones, and, we're just looking for supports, we're looking for publicity. Share it on Twitter, share it on, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, share it everywhere. What's up, my girl? You playing with your dolly? Yeah. Anyways, but no, if we can get as many supports as we can, like I said, try to get this video up to 200 likes. If we can get more, that's great. Subscribe to my channel so that you guys can find out more about what's going on. Here are the letters that Dustin sends. Anytime a letter comes in, I will most definitely be posting a video, reading the video, or reading the letter out, and that way you guys can see how he's doing, what he's doing, how his physical being's doing, his mental being's doing. He's really strong. He's so tough and so strong for doing this for so long when he hasn't even had to do it. He's in there on false pretenses, and we all know that. His lawyer knows that because his lawyer watched the video evidence, and all he saw was Dustin stick his arm in between the other two to try and be the peacemaker and break up the fight. And then Dustin started getting beat on for trying to do the right thing. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and this happened as a result. So, as much support as we can get would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Any updates I find out about Dustin, I will for sure let you guys know. And, when he comes home, we will have an amazing celebration, and we will share that celebration with you guys as well. So, just, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to keep watch for updates. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Like a baby. Daddy knows you're cutting teeth and it doesn't feel very nice. Daddy love you. Yeah, you tell me all about it, baby girl. Yeah.
Say, I love you, Daddy.
Yeah, I know, right? Life is tough. Yeah. I love you. Lots and lots.
Say, I love you too.
Give the baby the kisses. For the baby. You trying to eat the mommy now or what? You just get that mommy. You give her a big hug for daddy. Okay? Yeah. Give mommy hugs for daddy. Daddy can't give her a... Oh, really? Really? Is that how it happened? What the fuck is that thing? Oh my god. I love you more.
I don't think so.
I do. Want to know why?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I do, because you want to know why?
Okay, why?
Because I love you more than the sun and the moon and the stars in the sky, chocolate ice cream and apple pie. And when I look into your beautiful eyes, I feel so happy that I could cry. And I love you more today than I did yesterday, and I only have as much as I will tomorrow. Forever and ever to infinity and beyond, and a day, and more and stuff. I win.
Okay, then I win the I miss you or by default.
Okay. Then notice how it let me go through on my name?